Hi everyone, welcome to week 1 of Excela Health Virtual Mall Walkers. We're so excited that you are tuning in and joining us today. We're really excited about this program and we think you're really going to enjoy it. Every week during the month of April, specifically every Thursday, we'll be sending you a weekly email with tips and resources that you can utilize to stay healthy and active even while you are at home. So stay tuned for more information on that. And coming up, we have our very first segment, which is a cooking demonstration given by our Mall Walkers registered dietitian, Dawn DeVoli. So keep watching and stay tuned for the first segment of What's in Your Pantry.
Hi Mall Walkers, it's Dawn DeVoli. Welcome to my series called What's in Your Pantry. Hopefully by now you've received your 3 recipes from Laura in the email. And what I plan to do over this series is to take one of those recipes, modify it a little bit using ingredients that I have right here in my kitchen. And hopefully make you something healthy that your family will enjoy. You know, we want to try to avoid a lot of trips to the grocery store right now while we're staying at home, following orders for this COVID-19 pandemic. So what we want to try to do is use what we have, use our recipes, and try to modify the recipe using what we have. So what I'm going to do tonight is a breakfast burrito, but I don't have tortilla shells. So what I'm going to do with this recipe is modify it and make a frittata out of it. So I went over my ingredients and right away I know I don't have tortillas and I don't have Monterey Jack cheese, but I do have cheddar. So we're going to use that. I've already started to saute the vegetables. So we have black beans, we have onion, and we have red peppers. If you don't have red peppers, use green or yellow. So these are all sauteed. They are already seasoned with salt and pepper and red pepper flakes. So what I want to do now is whip up my 4 eggs and egg whites. So we're going to whip these, and you know, when you make a frittata, you're supposed to add heavy cream. Well, I don't have heavy cream, but I have half and half, so I'm going to use that instead. So we're going to add that in here. And then when this is all nice and mixed up, we're going to add this to the sauteed vegetable mixture. One thing I wanted to mention about these recipes that I chose, not all of them have nutrition information included in the recipe, but I did scan through the ingredients and I did try to pick the healthiest recipes, keeping in mind total calories, fat, sodium, fiber, all the different nutrients that we try to control in our diet. So if you are looking and you don't see the nutrition information on the recipe itself, rest assured that I did look at it and used my professional judgment and chose that because it kind of looked good to me. All right, so these eggs look pretty nice and mixed together. So we're going to add them to the vegetables. And then we're going to add our cheese. We're going to mix this up. We're going to let it cook here on about medium heat till it's nice and set, about 8 minutes. So you know, with the frittata, it has to go in the oven. So you want to make sure if you're going to make the frittata instead of the burrito that you're using an oven-safe pan. So we're going to let this set here and cook up And then we're going to finish it off in a 400-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. So this recipe, you know, the frittata can be eaten as a meal, as a not just breakfast, but for dinner as well. This particular recipe makes 4 servings. Each serving has about 300 calories. It has about 200 milligrams of cholesterol, 20 grams of protein, 600 or so milligrams of sodium, and about 8 grams of fiber. So it's a really good source of protein, good source of fiber, okay, sodium, but high in vitamin A and high in vitamin C. So it is a nice thing to serve to your family. So this is starting to set up here, and we're going to put this in the oven and bake it off. And then when it's finished, we can garnish it with some avocado slices or some quartered up cherry tomatoes for some color, some extra vitamins and extra nutrients. So then that's it. Serve it to your family. Enjoy. Look forward to my next recipe in this series where I'm going to be making a lunch item. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay home. Bye.
Welcome back, Mall Walkers. I hope you all enjoyed the first segment of what's in your pantry. And I don't know about you, but that frittata looked really, really good. I just love the fact that Dawn shows us how we can use common household ingredients and items to make these healthy recipes. And she also shows us how we can utilize different substitutions if we don't have an ingredient that the recipe calls for. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to check your email every week. In this week's email, you should have also received 2 additional healthy recipes, an exercise that you can complete at home, and we also included a 3rd resource. It's an article from the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture that talks about emergency food assistance and ways to obtain that food should you need it. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this first segment of our virtual Mall Walkers program. Have a great day, have a great week, and we'll see you next week.